What's up, everybody? You're watching Cardboard Coach Neil.
There you go. Thanks, Mike. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Cardboard Coach Neil. It is December 30th, so there's 2 days left in the year. I can tell you that I am done buying. So for the rest of the year, it's time to show my 10 favorite pickups of the year. These are not going to be in any certain order or anything like that. But I want to point out two things. I'm wearing a Red Heart t-shirt I got from Reindeer Studios, and it's long sleeve. So I reached out to Scott, who was fantastic, as you guys all know. This is my first order with him, and just great guy to deal with. I asked him if he made the shirts in long sleeve or in sweatshirts. He said he was never asked. I asked him if it's okay if I order one. He said, sure. Drew this up, and it's great. These things are comfortable. They're flexy for bigger guys like myself, and I just love this thing. Scott also mentioned that it was okay for me to mention on this video. Reach out to him if you're looking for a long sleeve or a sweatshirt. So the other thing, too, a YouTuber reached out to me early December. I'm talking like first week of December, asking for my address. And I received something in the mail yesterday that was postmarked about 3 weeks ago. So the USPS finally delivered a Christmas card that I got from Trevor over at Blue Collar Cards. Trevor, I appreciate that. Nice Christmas card with a nice little handwritten note inside. Trevor, I appreciate that. But he also enclosed this. Speaking of Reindeer Studios, very own custom Martin DeHago card, autographed on the back by two famous gentlemen. Trevor, I really do appreciate that. That was very, very kind of you. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you my 10 favorite pickups of the year. Okay, I got the camera turned around. I'm going to start with the biggest first. And by biggest, I'm not talking about value. I'm talking about size. This is an issue I've known about for a number of years. And this particular player always eluded me. And then I saw Aaron, go figure, from Value Vintage, showing one of these things. And it reminded me after a number of years to go out and look for one. And there was one on eBay. I think it's a great image of one of my favorite players, and that's Ernie Banks. And this is the 1954 All-Star Photo Pack of Ernie Banks. Now, a lot of people think this might be 1955. He certainly, as a rookie, was not really an all-star. But this is, 54 is what PSA calls it. And that's what everyone agrees with. It's the same dimension, same design as the 54 All-Star Photo Packs. And I love these things. That's 10. That's number 10, I guess. Again, these are not in any certain order. This is an issue I had never heard of until late last year. And this is the 1952 Shelby Bicycle Yogi Berra. As you can see, that's a famous pose. You see that on a couple of Yogi cards, a couple famous Yogi cards. And these were given away by the Shelby Bicycle Company. Yogi was a sponsor, a spokesperson, I should say. Ride Shelby, the winner's bike. Sincerely, Yogi Berra. I bought this thing raw. I got it graded. I talked about this on my channel. To me, I handled this card. I've submitted many cards like this. This was a 2, in my opinion. I wouldn't have been shocked at a 2.5 or a 1.5, but I don't know what either I missed or SGC missed, but this was during the time that SGC was kind of becoming PSA, which stinks. We're going to soon find out, I guess, what's going to happen with them in 2026. Love this card regardless. It's a very, very rare piece. And that's the 1952 Shelby Bicycle Yogi Berra. Just slide that right in there. Again, no rhyme or reason.
My very first 1914 Cracker Jack, my first and only. And this is John McGinnis, otherwise known as Stuffy McGinnis. He was the first baseman for the Philadelphia Athletics' famous $100,000 infield. Just a great image. These Cracker Jacks are they're truly exceptional. People that have multiples of these things, consider yourself blessed because these things are fantastic. So let's put that right up here and just keep on going. I don't have any of those cool stands like you guys do, so I'm just going to lean them. My only 38, Gowdy, Ducky Medwick. I wanted to kind of, I collect different types. I've never owned a 38 Gowdy. Actually, I take that back. Not in a long, long time. I think I had a Greenberg many, many years ago. But this is just a great image. It's a non-cartoon version, which I'm in the minority. I kind of prefer the non-cartoon version, but this is one of the nicest twos you'll ever see in your life. I love low-graded cards that look like this. That's number 4. That's the 38 Gowdy Joe Medwick. This is a card I've been looking for a number of years, 5 to 10 years. 1967 Red Sox team issue, Carl Yastrzemski. Beautiful, beautiful card. This is definitely like X-Mint type condition. Blank back, just a beautiful color. Smiling Yaz, just a fantastic card. 1967 Red Sox team issue, Carl Yastrzemski. One of Topps rarest sets ever produced. That's the 1964 Rookie All-Star Banquet. This is Richie Allen. Dick Allen is what he prefers, but the card here is Richie, and these things were issued late October of 64. He had already won the Rookie of the Year, and this is a great card. It's a card that they don't come up. They just do not come up that much, and it was probably a wrong time to buy it with him being inducted into the Hall of Fame, but that's probably also the reason that someone put it up as for sale, as being available. So it's been a number of years. I saw one of these before. After I left the Philly show, I realized I should have bought it, but I didn't. And then this one came up. This is the only one I have seen, I should say, in the past 5-6 years. 1964 Topps All-Star Banquet, Richie Allen. Another card I learned about a long time ago, and this is not really a year, but a lot of people think this is from 31. So Jimmy Fox, from what I understand and what I had read years ago, he produced a lot of these postcards himself to be autographed, to accommodate autograph requests. This one, sometimes I've seen them most of the time. They're signed right here. This one's on the back. Just a beautiful, beautiful signature. I don't know what a PSA 8 signature is. I could care less. I mean, I just think it's just foolish. I mean, if the auto's good, the auto's good. I prefer authentic grades. I don't really get into autograph grades. To tell you the truth, I really don't get into autograph cards, but I just love this image, and it certainly fits in being a Philadelphia Athletics type collector. So I got that. This next one, let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hit number 8 is a card I picked up at the Philly show from none other than Sammy Thunder. Again, it was a good year in terms of picking up cards that I've wanted for some time, and this was one of them. It's very similar to the New York Journal-American, but just cooler looking. And this is the 1958 San Francisco Call Bulletin Willie Mays. These were given out in newspapers, obviously, and you'd match the winning number or your number to the winning number, and you may receive a giant payoff. But on the back, nice San Francisco Giants schedule, and the orange and the black, it just really, really works. So Sammy, once again, thank you for that. That's the 1958 San Francisco Call Bulletin postcard of Willie Mays. I was showing the Red Heart shirt. This is the biggest purchase I've made. And it kind of is my favorite too, because it's my favorite Mickey Mantle card. I've shown this, this is the third time I think I've shown this card, but it's just such a nice example. I had to show it again. This is the 1954 Red Heart Mickey Mantle. No explanation needed. Just really, really nice centering on an issue and an example that sometimes is a little bit tough to find centered. Real deep, rich blue, not only just the hat, but also the background. Just a great image of Mickey. That's the 1954 Red Heart Mickey Mantle. And my favorite pickup, I picked this up earlier this year. Love this card. 1910 Sporty Postal Card of the Philadelphia Athletics. Connie Mack riding the white elephant, which he adopted as the Athletics mascot, the white elephant, when John McGraw famously said that the American League is a loser and it was going to go down like a white elephant. And Connie Mack chuckled at that and adopted it as the A's mascot, which it still is today. And inside the elephant are a number of Hall of Famers. You got Home Run Baker, you got Eddie Collins, you got Plank, and you got Bender. Of course, Connie Mack, but the $100,000 infield's in there. It's chock full of stars, and talk about cool. I saw this thing on 54, not this particular one, probably 10 years ago, and fell in love with it ever since. Missed out on a few, but this one, they're not overly expensive, depending on how you look at it. They're just tough to find. This one is postally unused, which is somewhat of a preference, but not a huge preference. I do like postcards. I think they're extremely cool and extremely undervalued. But that's number 10. That's probably my favorite pickup of the year. And that's the 1910 Sporty Postal Card, Philadelphia Athletics postcard. So, hey, listen, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody who has assisted me my first year on YouTube. It's been about 8 months now. I'm having a blast. Hopefully 2026 is just as good. And collect what you like, buy what you can afford, have a lot of fun, and repeat as often as needed. You guys take care.